Let me know if you're hearing me well and if you're seeing me properly. Um, tonight's live is not going to be long because your girl is busy. Because your girl is busy. But this is fine. Okay. I definitely need for this one with me here. Hi everyone. No man, me not look 100. Me do look 100. Me put on. Me do look good. When you tell me say me do look good. Let's see if I can do like a beautification. Hi, how are you guys? Like when I just have buzz up the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is buzzing. Which watch nice dress? A nighty. That's a lie. You're lying. Hi everyone, good night. Yes, which is right. Good night everyone. So I wanted to come on here because I just feel like we need to talk and I definitely need to make more videos, but they're coming. So I definitely wanted to come on here so that I can so that you can ask your questions. And also I need to say hi to my new subscribers because I've been seeing you all. So thanks a lot for subscribing and you won't be disappointed. This is a channel where you ask the questions, I'll answer them. Videos coming up about work and travel, videos coming about business, videos coming about motivation, videos coming about lifestyle. So anything and any topics that is related to young people, uplifting young people, definitely those are the videos that you will see on my channel. You went for your B1 B2 and you got denied today on the basis that I don't have enough. Yeah, so the B1 B2 is difficult. Well, not difficult because if you're a student, you have to look at, that's why I tell you that the J1 visa is definitely different from the regular visitors visa, which persons have been mixing it up in terms of embassy is going to turn me down. No, embassy is not going to turn me down for J1 because, as I said, visitors visa, which is the regular B1 B2 visa, is different from the J1 visa. I see where someone sent the live for embassy Facebook live. They ask questions about it, so you can check out that video. I think it's on Facebook and it's in my WhatsApp group. If you are new to my channel, I have a WhatsApp group, so if you want the link, I normally put it at the end of the video. Persons can drop it in the comment section and you'll find it there. So yeah, ask the question tonight. I see a lot of questions or concerns about agencies, which when you know my story already, I tell you how agencies are, and I'm so sorry about it. When I look after people in my light, I see when I start pay light bill. So when I start pay light bill, you have to think about them things there, no sir. Do you get turned down for H2B? I'm not sure now. I've never tried that route before, but I know that H2B, they have a waiver for interview. So if you're on H2B now, like you can just send in your application to embassy and then they will confirm it. You don't have to go like on an interview date or anything. So I think that H2B is pretty good right now in the pandemic as long as you have all your documents. So I fail a course. Would it affect me even when my GPA is 3? No, so your GPA is 3 and you fail a course, which will be in last semester. I failed in my first year, I failed a course and I went to embassy, just like you're doing now, and I got through. So I don't think it's not going to be a problem, because I don't want to say I don't think and then you start thinking way, you know. So it's not going to be a problem if you failed a module, if you fail a course. It's not going to be a problem as long as you're in the 2.0 and above. And girl, you're 3 on the too bright. On the too bright. How do you share the live? So the live, you just press share. So hi. You just press share. It's supposed to be right here where you see subscribe. It's supposed to be like above subscribe. You see the share button. Yeah. So you went today and J1 visa is throwing away. Like, I tell you, J1 visas are easy to get. So I must say that I'm glad say una getting a visa and una ready for fly out. So, and persons, I see one question in the WhatsApp group today. They say, oh, embassy visa share out, and they're wondering if when they get their DS forms to go to embassy, if it's still like a share out. And I keep telling you that it will, because the volume of persons that are going on the program is low because of the pandemic and because of the high fees and because persons don't really know about J1. So if persons are not pushing, because it's not face to face, then a lot of persons are not interacting with other persons who have gone on the program. So the amount of persons that normally go on J1 from Jamaica is limited this year. So you will still have time, like a lot of time. And even the following years before the pandemic, J1 visa still did a give out. So I'm not you're still in the free zone, you're still okay. Don't be nervous. Yes, don't be nervous because they are giving away. You're going Thursday. Don't be nervous. Just make sure say talk loud. I know that they're using a mic now, so I don't think the mic is on the outside. So just have project your voice and just answer the questions. The questions that are popular that I'm seeing persons are asked, the immigration officer is asking is, do you have any relatives, immediate family members in the US? The school you attend, where are you going, your GPA, just like some direct questions and yes and no questions. And the dress code also, just to know that you can wear jeans. I see someone saying that you're not supposed to wear jeans and be a gentleman. Of course, you're supposed to represent and you're supposed to be modest. But when I was going, or when other persons were going, they had like the college lifestyle. So they had on their jeans and their polo shirt and like a sneakers or something. But most of the persons, they wore their uniforms. I wore my uniform all the consecutive years that I went. I wear my uniform straight. But you can wear a uniform or dress in a your Sunday base, yes. So you wore a jeans and your school polo shirt. See? So all who get them visa, when you just type up, so when you get on a visa, when you're ready for the US, and just comment where you're going. You don't have to say where exactly, you can just say the state. And yeah, you can just say the state that you're going so that persons know. You don't have to give us all the details. No, they are not going to turn you down. They are not going to turn you down. Oh my word. So I see Maryland. I see Missouri. How much per hour? Yeah, you can put how much per hour. Who, I know that there was a person going to go to New York, and that's the Hampton, New York. And the job that they got was like $17, like big jobs, like all of them stuff there. So you have Massachusetts, you have Wisconsin, you have Denver, you have Colorado. Hello, when I go places, people are make $16 an hour. Guys, I'm so happy for you. Someone was asking as well, and I'm going to make it public because I've been getting this question more than once. So I know I've been talking about like Facebook groups to get additional information, but also if you're looking for housing, you can go on Craigslist. Nika, can you type that for me? Nika is my assistant. I gave her the post. You are officially my assistant. So Nika, can you type in Craigslist? So come in Craigslist. Craigslist is an app where you can go. It's just like Facebook Marketplace. So you can go on Craigslist, which is an app, and you type in the location that you're going to stay. And with this app, you can type in places to rent. So you'll see the app giving you sections like you want to rent, you want to buy a car, you want to buy a bicycle or something of the sort, and then you can search for places to rent. So those who are asking me for housing, Craigslist as well can give you like housing nearby. It's a app that can give you that information. Also, you can connect with the person from your store. So remember, I give you an app you can call the US for free. You get a US number, you can call them for free. And when you call them for free, you just call the store. So you type in Walmart, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The number pop up, you call them on the app. When you call them on the app, you just talk to someone, tell them that, hey, I'll be over there for the summer. I'm a J1 student, and it happens that I'm looking for housing. Could you give me like instructions of where can I get a housing nearby? I was trying on Facebook group and Craigslist, but can you give me additional information? Do you know anywhere renting? You can ask this simple question. Hi Sherwin. Guys, go over to Sherwin's channel. That's my church brother. Yes, good up Christian girl. Yeah, my church brother over here. Go over and show him some love. Let me see the comments. When I go on with the comment though, guys. I applied for a transcript, but my last semester grades are not on it. I spoke to someone in the registry department and they told me that the last semester grades are not uploaded on the system as yet. All right, so Brian. So relating to the transcript, someone actually had this problem. I'm not sure if you go to UTech, but I know about UTech's system. So if you go to UTech and you applied for your transcript and your grade is not on it, what you can do is, along with the transcript, because embassy is going to want the transcript, and in the group also I saw where someone got turned down because they did not have their DS form. And I wasn't even going to comment in the group because I'm like, I tell you this from day one, that person don't know Shaday, that person has never been on my channel, they don't know anything about me. So yes, so Sherwin, his channel is the Cowan's family. So go on the Cowan's family channel. They are really nice. I don't know if they're all the nice people me talk to. You guys are nice, of course, else you wouldn't be my friend, and you guys are my family. So yes, you need everything for embassy. So relating to transcript, if your last semester grades are not on it, I can speak for UTech. You can go to your faculty. So your faculty will give you a progress report. The progress report is just like the transcript, but do not carry the progress report alone, because the progress report is not an official document by embassy, right? Okay, you didn't have a transcript for UTech, but you get through. Let me tell you something. You see, you can go there and get through. But you see, people like me can tell you, say, I went there without my transcript and girl get the pink paper. So you is a lucky fella. You is a lucky fella, because I went there with my progress report alone and got a pink paper because I was in a rush. So persons like you, where God Jesus did write it down on the good book, and you and Jesus, like, you sit on side of him, then you can go to embassy and get through. See him get through. Jarnell get through, but me not gonna get through. And people with salt, like I joke, me not call long saltness, but people where have struggles like me and always I forget the slightest error. Yeah, it's true. The slightest error. So yeah, you can get your progress report. The progress report is just like the transcript. It has all your modules, even if it's not on your transcript. And you can also explain to embassy that if they ask the question, you can explain to embassy that because of COVID, the system is down, and the grades are, them know them something there. So just make sure if you have a transcript and something is missing, get your progress report along with it as well. Let me see the other questions. All right, just tell the interviewer that your unofficial transcript went. Yeah, that's what I said. Yes. Me like so now comment and answer the question them. We never did have to show. We never did have to explain then, because when I comment, I use progress report and got through. Yeah, everybody I use progress report though. Wait till embassy I draw down later. Embassy soon draw down for you know. Okay, so yes, so the app I'm talking about is Text Now and also Talk a Tone. TalkaTone. That's the US app. So persons have been saying that they are going to they get SIM cards. Their agencies give their SIM cards. I got SIM cards. I just didn't use it because I didn't see the sense. All of my family are in Jamaica, and to make a call, it's mostly on WhatsApp. And if I need to make an international call, the app does everything for me. So I don't know. So I don't know. Why I would waste money, unnecessary money on that. Don't be nervous, Daniel. You take two. Hello, you take. I'm just glad some finish. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad that I finished you take. Yeah. All right. So there was another question about like what to pack. So things to pack, because everybody get them visa now, so it's to go over now. I'm going to do a video on how I transfer money from the US to Jamaica using a wire transfer, using the Zoom app, XOOM, the Zoom app, through PayPal. So you have to have a PayPal account in the US. So when I reach over, and I know that this is kind of dribbish, that's what them call it, or them pronounce it, yeah. So I know this is foreign to you, but as we go along, I'll be making videos tomorrow. So I'm going to make videos tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be making videos. Yeah, I'm gonna probably make about 5 videos tomorrow. So the whole 3 videos tomorrow. So the whole of next week we're not gonna have videos. But the PayPal app, you create an account with your US address, because if you do it now, it's going to give you a Jamaican address, and you won't have like the information you need, like your card number and stuff like that, the bank, because you don't have any US bank account right now. So I would say when you're over there, you make a PayPal account. The PayPal account now you can use. I have a PayPal card. PayPal nice. PayPal is like if you're shopping online and you're not sure of the site, you're not sure if it's legit, you can use your PayPal. PayPal is like a medium to transfer money, or it's like a bank. I don't know if I explain. Anyways, PayPal is like the new app, the new Jamaican app right now. So if you're shopping online and you're not sure about the site, you just use your PayPal account, and if anything goes wrong, you can claim it back through PayPal. So you can say, hey, I got probably scammed, or my money, I didn't get the product, and so PayPal will ensure that the seller reimburse you. Yeah, so that's PayPal. But PayPal also have a transfer service that they link with Zoom, and as I say, I will be making a video, so please, I know that this is probably gibberish. Yeah, I know that this is foreign to you, but I'll be making a video soon. So you have a Jamaican PayPal? Yes. So you have a Jamaican PayPal, but it won't work when I give you the information now to like transfer money, because you have to have a US PayPal. So when you have the US PayPal, create it with your bank account and everything, then you'll go on the Zoom app, which I'll be showing you soon. When you go on the Zoom app, you'll transfer the money and it will be sent to like JMMB or Victoria Mutual. My battery low. Let me go get the charger. Ow. Guys, I'm not staying over an hour because I have an appointment. I have several appointments tomorrow. And so I have several appointments tomorrow, and I need to prep for those appointments. So I'm not going to stay long today. So when you transfer money, I think you can transfer up to 3,000 US at once. Yeah, up to 3,000 US at once. And you can transfer that, and the rates are good. So if it's like Western Union. So I think you can do it through Western Union, but it's more expensive. What else? So you can also get a ID, a US ID. So when you go over there, you can actually get a US ID. You can actually get a US driver's license if you want. Me never get none because I didn't have any time to do it. But yes, you can get a US ID. It not charge. Sorry. Oh, it not charge. So the state that you are at, you can get a driver's license. No, you can get a driver's license, and you can also get a... Guys, I think my battery got dead. Oh, alright. So you can get a driver's... you can get a driver's license, and you can also get a national ID, like, you know, like the national ID out here. Yeah, you can get that. Is that charge? You're not charging, guys. You're not charging. Anyways, probably I got in the live. When the live in, we can probably get one new one. I'm gonna come back on here. So yeah, that's it. So you can get a why y'all laugh. So you can get a driver's license, you can get a US ID. So for those persons who are interested in that, you can get that. What other questions? I did see when I asked. So in preparation to go over there, you don't need any clothes. I'm telling you, you don't need any clothes. The most you need is like sheet. You need a sheet. You need underwears, a lot of underwears, and pants. Because some of the times they provide shirt for you. For Walmart, they don't provide shirt for you. They only provide a vest. So what about H2B? What about it? Give me a question about H2B. So with Walmart, they don't provide a vest. They don't provide tops. So they only provide a vest. So you have to have like shirts. But most of the places that you're going, they provide like shirts. So I would say carry like 3 pants or 3 to 5 pants. Yeah, 3 to 5. We are gonna wear it for the entire summer. I carried up a pants and that me wear the entire summer because you know they have their washing machine, they have their washer and their dryer. So you don't pin out no clothespin line and you have to wash everything in the washing machine, even your underwears. So all of that, you go wash till I wash like probably 3 times a week. I wash like probably 3 times a week. And sometimes when me I wash like 12 o'clock in the night. There was this time when in my first year I used to like cook because the places that I worked at, they weren't like fast food place. So I had to cook, and when I was cooking it was like 12 o'clock because I had to carry my lunch. So I was cooking like some 12 o'clock, some 1 o'clock. Them the hours there now, me I said jaja, because you have to cook to go to work and you don't really want to buy the food. And also, yeah, so that's what you wear. You wear like, you don't carry much clothes. You carry probably like 3 goatee clothes, 3 good clothes. Hello, but that country, you know. So you carry like 3 outfits, 2 to 3 outfits. Good clothes where you go wear, suppose you want to go somewhere nice. But most of the clothes that you're going to carry is like the pants them, so that you can work, because you're going to buy clothes and you don't want to carry like heavy suitcase up, because when you carry that you're going to carry a lot of load back down. Because when I carry my sheet, me just call one sheet me carry, me just use that sheet for the entire summer. At the end of the summer, this girl ain't carrying back that sheet because it alone me did have on the bed for 4 months straight. But yes, of course I washed it. So that is like how you want to vision yourself going up. Just know that what you're going to pack is what you're going to wear. If you're not going to wear it, and most of the times you're like 99.9 other times you're not home, you're at work. So the clothes that you need to carry is like work clothes. Why not buy? Oh yeah, buy another luggage. Yeah man, you can buy another luggage, but I'm saying like when you're going up, pack small, really small. When I was going up, I carry my luggage up. I make sure I carry like the big suitcase, and the one that I carry is like, you know, like the duffel bag them, they don't have any weight on it. So when I carry the clothes, there is not like additional weight. The suitcase weight is not as much. So when I travel, only the clothes, the weight, all of the weight is taken up by what is in the suitcase and not the suitcase weight. Because you know, like when you carry them, the big thick material suitcase, that carry weight, probably that are like 5 pound. Probably the suitcase alone is like a 5 to 10 pounds. So I just carry like the duffel bag as my luggage. Yeah. Oh, plane tickets as well. So plane tickets, you just have to look for your plane ticket. Most of the flights are like morning flights. But like the plane tickets, to get cheap plane tickets, you just have to look, to be honest. And the specific sites. I know that time has changed, but the cheap ticket them I like Spirit. But there's a catch with spirit. Spirit don't give you like the experience. Spirit doesn't give you like the plain right experience that you would want. It's just like if you're in the US already and you want to travel to a next state, I would use spirit, because spirit is like a taxi. Spirit flights, you will buy the spirit flight, and then when you reach at the airport, them say the flight delay. The flight can all delay till next week. A joke. The flight delay, and when the flight delay, you're like, oh my god. And Spirit don't care because their tickets are like the cheapest tickets, so they run like taxis. So Spirit flights are really cheap if you want a cheap flight, but too much uncertainty. I use Spirit, but I use it when I was like traveling between states, because as I say, it's really cheap. But to like fly to the US, you can use it, but remember that it's so cheap that the uncertainty is high, so they'll just delay the flight, not cancel, they'll delay the flight and stuff like that. It doesn't have to happen, but with Spirit, it's a possibility. So I think you have so you have Spirit, and you have with another S name, the S name, Spirit, and Southwest. So Southwest now, I am hearing, I've never traveled on Southwest, but people have been booking for Southwest. Southwest seems like it's the cheapest ones right now. Seems like. So you can check it out. So Southwest tickets are cheap. You just put in, type in a location on one of those apps and it will come up, or you can go to the direct website of the airline. So the airlines are like Spirit, and I think new airline that is coming out now that they said is going to be a cheap airline. When I need to listen to the news, there's a new airline, the US airline. What wait name? Fun. There's a new airline coming out, right? Right, so that's the catch. So with Southwest, it give you 2 free bags. That's the thing. With Spirit, they don't give you no bag free. But with Southwest, they give you 2 free bags. I'm not sure. Right. So that's a new airline coming out in May. You can, yes, that same one. You can go on the airline, because I hear that the ticket them are cheap. That's what they're saying. So you can wait and see if that airline is your airline, if it's in your budget. But yeah, you have, when you're booking the tickets, you have to look at bags, how much bags they can carry, and stuff like that. For I traveled with, I don't remember how I travel with most. I know that I traveled with JetBlue. JetBlue, they're awesome. I travel with JetBlue, and even take, hello guys, you see, let me tell you one secret. So when you travel with the airline them, and you see the first, what you call it now? Just and peas. You see the first class, I'm gonna tell you how to get things from first class. When you travel on the airlines and like the flight finish, and suppose persons in the airline, suppose no one was at the seat for the, why am I confuse myself? All right. So, like the first class, when you travel first class, them give you stuff like pillows and like earphones and what do you call it now? Like a blankets. So you see when the flight over and you go home now and you come off of the airline, and suppose no one was in the first class seat, and you see the look of something, then you can take it up. Me get one blanket. Me they take up one blanket. Cause them know why nobody never travel, so me just take up the blanket when me leave. So they can do that if you don't want. It's free. It's free. Them have more. Yeah. So I got a blanket. And I think I got an earphone as well. Well, me take it up. So I can't take it up. No, and I can't take it up. Let me see. Oh, Delta, yeah. All right. So you just want, there are many different airlines. But what you want to look at is the bags. If you get the bag them free, because when you go to the airport and you have your bag them are gonna charge you. No, them not owe you. Them not owe, no, you pay your money. No, them not owe you. So there are many different airlines. What you need is just look at the airline, what they're, after you select it by price, and suppose it gonna stop. You want a straight flight, you don't want no flight where you stop. All of that affect the amount that you'll pay. And I will say to you, do not book your airline, your plane ticket through your agency. Why I say that? Because you guys are university students. University, when you graduate from high school, when you the university now, when you have sense, so you can do it yourselves, right? Just take time with the process. If you're not sure about a site, do not use it. The site that you're supposed to use is like, all right, suppose you go on like a cheap flight. I book my ticket through cheapflights.com, but even if I say that to you now, there are many cheapflights.com. You don't know which one I use. But what you can do is go on the airline itself. So suppose you see one ticket on cheapflights.com, you go on the airline. Like if I see a ticket on cheapflights.com from JetBlue, I would go on a JetBlue airline and then look for that same ticket, right? Look for that same ticket and purchase it through like JetBlue, through the official site, right? So that's the only thing I want you to do, because you know them have some websites we can thief you. So you want to be sure of your money. 1K US is enough to 1K US enough to carry, not getting paid for 2 to 3 weeks. Rent is one. Okay. All right. So how much you're supposed to carry? That's the question. You don't have to carry 1K. I've never heard anyone who carry 1K. We're in Jamaica where persons are really poor, and the only reason why people go and work and travel is to get money. So the 1K is like, oh my God, after you just be like $350,000 plus your plane fare. To get 1K to travel with. Oh my God, you're rich. You don't need work and travel. So you don't have to carry 1K, but that's the requirement. So you can't go over there and say, I don't have the money, because they said that you're supposed to carry enough, right? So I can't manage. So when you're going up, just ensure that you have enough money. I would say they have like their deposit. So if they want to, if you have to pay the deposit plus the one rent, so that's what, so if it's 130, that's 260. So you have to have 260 for your rent, which is one for your deposit and one for your rent for the week here. So I would have that plus like an extra $200. So I would say like $600, but that's for me, right? It's totally different. Don't follow me, because suppose me tell you $600, and when you go up there, your rent alone at $300, plus you have to pay other bills or whatsoever. So you have to calculate it on your terms depending on what they tell you. So I know that the different places that you're renting, they'll tell you that you need to pay the deposit up front. So you need to know all of this information to estimate how much you need. But to be honest, you do need $1,000. If you don't have it, you do need $1,000. But you do need money to survive for like a week or two. Because with your social security number, You won't get that till about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, even 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the process. So you can come 2 to 3 weeks after applying, and you know that the social security number, you can't get paid otherwise unless it's under the books or something of the sort, which you're probably gonna reach that stage. Oh yeah, persons do take loan for it. I don't have any loans right now, but if you want, I think I have a loan thing I can send you. How much hours can you work a day? Okay, so I want you guys to answer Delano. Delano is asking, how many hours can you work a day? I always say this in my video. You are new. Thank you for joining my live. Please do subscribe. Welcome to the family. This is where you are all handsomes and beautifuls. Yes. So let me comment down below what's the hours that I tell you guys you can work. How soon before your work? Why you asking? Really not easy, you know. So comment down below, guys, and tell me the amount of hours I tell you to work. You do. The estimate hours. I know you're new because I've been answering that question, but thanks for joining my live. Do follow up on the different videos that I have posted already and the ones to come. Rolena is saying, let me ask again, how soon before your working start date can you enter the US? So how soon can you enter the US before your start date? I would say 2 weeks. So if your start date is May 1st, I would say don't pressure it. 2 weeks. So 2 weeks before. I think I went like a week and a half before or so. I answered the last time. I did answer the last time. You came off my live because I did answer the last time. I did make it up to you and answer the last time. So about 2 weeks. So if your start date is May 1st, like 2 weeks before that, I would say use your discretion. And yes, so the time that you're supposed to work a day, at least 16 to 18 hours in the US is the hours that makes the hours is what determines your money, right? I clock like one job. Remember, I have 2 jobs, and 1 job per week may clock like I don't want to tell you lie. May clock like 40. May clock like almost 100 hours. Like no, yeah. I'm clocking like 80, no lie, yeah. So 1 job, I'm clocking like 80 hours a week with 1 job, right? So you need to know, you have to work overtime, like overtime already. Overtime is better than having a 2nd job, I tell you this already. Or a 3rd job. So if one place is giving you like, suppose you're working at a food store and the food store closes at 1 a.m. It's better to work straight till 1 a.m. than cut your hours like short and then go to a 2nd job. So if they're providing the hours, stick to that job that is giving you more hours, because the overtime is better than the regular pay, because you know that overtime is time and a half. So if you are working $10 an hour, your overtime after 40 hours will be $15. So once your 40 hours done, which is like I do 40 hours in like 3 days. So I do 40 hours in like 3 to 4 days. I do 40 hours. So me clock 40 hours at one place in a 4-day. 4-day may clock 40 hours, or 3.5 day may clock 40 hours. When you clock in the 40 hours, the rest of the day them, you get $15 an hour. So imagine if you have a job that is paying 12, 15, $16 an hour. It's overtime is 1.5. Yeah. So 16 to 18 hours a day. I told you about my workplace the last time I went there. I don't know, so I met the $1 million. I need to make some videos. So I win the lotto. Yeah, yeah. My bingo panda last one day. Yeah. And COVID just mashed me right up. COVID just shake up everything, but God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. I'm still meeting my goals, and that is why my planner is actually finished. I just need to combine it now and print it. So you guys will see my planner really soon. And you should work 16 to 18 hours a day. For the job that I was doing the last time where I hit the jackpot, I worked like 4 a.m. to 11 p.m. I had like an hour in between now and then, but in the last lap, me did a. But what you can do is make sure that you start off hard, like try do it from the get-go, because when the summer trickle down, you're gonna get tired and weary, and it's okay to take a day off. So like when the summer I used to make like a reminder every single day. Every day something wake me up and say, Shaday, summer is almost over. You can do this. Every day I wake up to that message. Every single day I woke up to that reminder that this is just for the summer. Because some of the times when you're working, you go through some trials and tribulation, whether it be with your boss or your environment, or even sometimes the work and travel people, because some of the times we're going to encounter things like you feel the people, not really say bad mind, because I don't like those energy, so I don't portray those energy and I don't talk about those energy. I don't really talk about people bad mind this and people this. I don't talk about those stuff, because you see, whatever energy you have, that is what is going to keep you. If you have a energy from the get-go, like a bad spirit, it's gonna keep on. So I don't really have that spirit within me. I don't really, if I see somebody I move wide, I just take on myself, because I'm not in that. But you're going to encounter some energy with like probably your peers, probably people from Jamaica, and them the little things there. People are gonna think say, yo, them a fight over hours, or the Jamaican people. You know how Jamaicans stay, but what I can tell you is, when you're working, just know that you need somebody beside you. Not saying that you must make people in your business, and but you need somebody. You are push somebody and somebody will push you. Because when I'm waking up like 4 a.m. May I wake up like 3:30, going to bed like 1 o'clock. So when I'm going to bed that late, I need somebody to like push me. So I had this every time I travel, I'm friendly, so I always make friends and even Jamaican friends and stuff like that. So me I want guy, they don't have the same hours, and me and him just around the clock. Me and him just I'm a boss. Like every time Akeem was like, I'm not gonna put the life, but Akeem was like, Shaday, wake up, or if one day, because one at a time, I sleep way, like 4:30, matter of fact 6 o'clock catch me, I sleep way, me and him sleep way, because me I say, yo, at 4 a.m. I have to wake up, 3:30 and one morning, because my phone wasn't working. Thank God I got a new phone. My phone wasn't working, and my phone just dead. Either it dead or the alarm never go off. I sleep till like 6 a.m. Come here and say, oh man, I'm not hear my phone. And so when I wake up 6 a.m. me and him sleep off. But have someone that you can par with. Although you wanna go at the same job, because guess what? The place you're going by yourself, there are persons who heard that on work and travel they lost their lives. This is a real life situation. You're going by yourself. Some of you just started university or in your first year. Work and travel actually helped me to be independent and to be outspoken. And work and travel, um, I think last week someone said that, Shaday, I can't believe they say work and travel set you. That actually made me feel nice and I look up to you for that information. So work and travel, whether it be the money, whether it be the atmosphere, work and travel set me. So what I can tell you is that ensure that you have somebody side of you to even not showing a bad face. Don't show a bad face. Because when you work the money, when you can't work the money, when you not bad mind each other for the little hours when I get. Because guess what? You see from them love them not gonna love because let me tell you, you see when you're up there, share your story. Just like the little boy, you see how much help him I get from persons because what? He's not afraid to share his story. When I was working at Walmart, they stole my bicycle because remember you have to ride a bike. Most of the times, if not you walk, but you don't really drive up there. Persons do drive, but most of the persons, like majority, like 90% of the work and travel persons, students will ride a bike. So my bike got stolen and I'm like, shit, I'm telling you what happened, I just go and work and travel. So, when I just go and work and not just go and work and travel, I just reach to I just reach in the US. So so I don't have no money, that like a $600 day. Me have to pinch off. And I had to buy a bicycle. Normally you rent a bicycle for the summer, but this place never have anywhere renting. You can rent it for the summer like all $30, $25 to $30. This place didn't have anything to rent, so you have to buy it cash. You have to buy it 100%. Yeah? So I'm like, I wasn't budgeting for this because normally they will sell bikes. So I'm like, shit, like, damn, what am I going to do? So I had to get a brand new bicycle that cost about, and remember, you see, because I'm not gonna say I went late. I went like mid-May. But I'm telling you, all the bicycle them gone. So the expensive one leave. I had to buy a bicycle for like $89, like $85. So I have to spend basically $100 per one bicycle. I never did a budget for that. Can you believe, say 2 weeks into the job, my bicycle, them thief my bicycle, I never yet see this yet. They stole my bike and I'm like, guys, me never did a pretend or anything, but I was in tears. I did a ball. Cause me I said, John was star, me left come and foreign for make a food. And them thief my bicycle. Oh, me go reach at work. Hey, me start ball. When me say ball, hey, me start ball. So I start tell the persons in Walmart like, oh my God, my bike got stolen and I came up here for the summer. I really need to make money. I just started working. I don't have any money to buy a bicycle. So I legit share my story that I'm on here just... Don't laugh. This is a serious matter. So I share my story that I don't have any money to legit buy a next bicycle and they stole my bike because I was wondering if they could like get the camera and stuff like that. And I was crying and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I probably know me a ball. Cause me I say, I just reach, I not no money, I not have no time for buy, I not even get my first paycheck. I didn't got my first paycheck. So I didn't something I say, I didn't got, I was like, I don't even get my first paycheck. Like, what am I going to do? Yes, when I'm done and share my story. When then I go laugh yet. Yes, when I'm done and share my story. I could afford one of the big bicycles. Then I want to lick the one me getting on. And for the $90, I lie $104. One lick a bean bicycle man they get, Yes, when them thief that, the whole like all the persons in my department, they team up and buy a bicycle for me. You see the bicycle when them buy, my foot not even could have touched the ground. My foot not even could have. Hey, my foot not even could have touched the ground. You see the bicycle before, I want little like scooter bicycle, like like tricycle. It was like tricycles. It was like a tricycle because of that I could afford at the time. It's when I share my story. When I share my story, man, the whole of them jump up and buy one big bicycle for me, Rambo bicycle. So when time me a ride, I saw me feel like high. My bicycle. My bicycle high. So don't be afraid to share your story. And that is why I tell persons that it doesn't matter where you are, sometimes you can book up in a look. Because you see, when you share your story, yeah, when I share a story, persons will say like, "Whoa, she's really working." Because persons in the US probably they don't even have to work. Yeah, they don't have to work to get to pay for school. Like, who does that? So when persons see you trying, they will put out a helping hand. So when I leave, them give me they took me to dinner. They took me to they bought stuff for me when I was leaving, and I felt so appreciated. So like your blessing comes when you talk to people, when you be positive, when you love persons. Like when I was there at Walmart every morning, because I used to sing, I love singing. So every morning when like the big heads come, I would like sing, and always I do my work, and they like, oh my God, like they didn't love me. Like me, I talk about the manager for the store. They loved me, and there was like an altercation. Yeah, one white woman, no, she never white, she black, but one American, you know them stay and them them did I try test by fate one day. So I want to that woman here. Sometimes you have to show them, say you're nice, but you do so nice. Don't mess with the Jamaican girl. So yeah, I was really nice to the customers. I had really nice customers. They love me and stuff like that. So work and travel is nice. Let me see the comments. So should you wait until your start date before you start looking for a second job? No, you don't have to wait until your start date to start looking a second job. And I actually mention it in my like videos to say that your start date to get second jobs, you can do it now because everything is online. So what I notice about over there, so even if I go over there and I go to like a Waffle House, they're going to say that the application is online. Once you fill it out, you can come to me. So how to eliminate this step, how to stop wasting your time, how to get second jobs right now, is to get the location that you're going, look for the surrounding areas, call them because you have the app, go on their websites and apply right now, 2 to 3 weeks before. Apply so that when you go over there, they have your application, and what you need to do now is start working. The application process is legit, nice, easy, simple, straightforward. The most they'll ask you where you're staying, what position, and like customer service stuff. With Walmart also, if a Walmart is near you and this is not your first job, ensure that you apply for that Walmart. Just go on the Walmart website, type in the location that you're going to, and then apply for that Walmart job. The position at Walmart, all of the position pay well, but the one that have like the most rank or highest pay is like to work in the deli. So if you're working in the deli or fresh produce, which is like you work fresh produce is like you work like and this is all the stores. So whether Acme, I worked at Acme, is like a supermarket, but any other supermarket, once you work like in the fresh produce area, then you'll get more money, right? So fresh produce is like if you work in the back of the house, like, oh no, that's wrong. If you work like in the section that sells like the fruits and the yam and the grapes and the fruits and the vegetables and the meat and stuff like that, when you go there, they have a work for you to probably like push the things them, stock that area, or probably the deli that is like the restaurant section of the the restaurant section of the supermarket. So you just with that job you'll be like a server, so you serve the food them and share out the food them and make donuts or any little stuff like that. I even learned to decorate cakes at Walmart. It was fun. So that section pays more, and you want to like get early time and late time, because you know when you work early you get more hours, and when the store closes like really late you can get great hours as well. So apply beforehand. Just apply right now. You have all the tools where you can apply. I'm coming down and I'm not staying long. Actually, I soon leave because I'm not stay long with another. My last life is 3 hours. I'm not do it. I can't believe I spent over 3 hours with the last week. Well, this stream be on your channel. Yes, so this will be on my channel, like all my lives. I always save my lives on my channel, and my lives are actually where your questions are answered. So all your questions will be answered on my live once you ask them, and my lives have all the information. So that 3 hour live, I'm gonna sit down and watch it. So I'm trickling down with the questions. If visiting visa, if have visiting visa, does it hinder you getting your J1? All right, so if you have your visiting visa, does it hinder you getting your J1? No, it actually would. I would say it help you. It's an advantage because you have a visa already. You know how what it means to travel already. So I think it will help you to get it. Also, you can apply. I think once you like go on the program probably like 2 or 3 times, or even 1 time after you go on the program and come back, you can apply for your regular B1 B2 visa. I don't have mine, sad, and the embassy date is like 2023, so I'm not going to apply for now. I'm just going to wait until this breeze off come, and I apply for a visa right now and then wait till 2023. I can't bother. I don't love the US, so can't bother. But me, I wonder if I should actually apply and just wait. So yeah, I think that's an advantage rather than a disadvantage because you have experience traveling. Let me see. So can I apply from now for a second job in May? Yeah, you can. You can start looking for. Let me tell you, see, when I was going on work and travel, after matter of fact, it started in my first year, and that is why my channel is here, because I do a lot of research. So all this information, I don't tell you things unless I know those information. So I started when I was looking for like jobs, and I learned this the hard way. So like when I was looking for jobs, I know how much I have to make. I know how many hours I have to work a day in order to make that money. So you have to check it up, like trickle down everything. So if you want to make $10,000 after you spend, so just think about how much you're going to pay for rent, and you check that up for the entire 4 months. Then you check up how much you're going to pay for estimate for grocery, check up that for the entire 4 months. Then you check up how much you want to actually spend and what you're going to buy, check it up for the entire 4 months. Then you set to yourself how much you want to actually make to carry back to Jamaica. You check up that, add it up. Then you get how much you need to actually make in total. When you get that in total, you can divide it into 4. So like for the day, I checked I should probably make like 150 a day. Like I should make like 120 a day. So you just make sure, say, once you know how much you're supposed to make a day, then you're good. All of the summer you're good because you're hitting the targets. So once you're hitting the targets, you're good for your money. And direct deposit, do direct deposit. Don't use a check. Every minute you have to go a bank. What's the name of the app? Which app? Talkatone, it's in the group. Talkatone, and you have Text Now. Those are the apps that you can download in order to get a US number. In order to get like places to rent, if you don't have any housing, Craigslist can do that as well. You can go on Craigslist to find out that information. Is it a must that you let your agency know about your second job? All right, for me, never ever, matter of fact, you don't tell your agency that you're going to get a second job. You tell your sponsor, and your sponsor is probably like, who have Akaway or what's your sponsor's name, like CHI, or what's your sponsor's name? Type the sponsor's name down in the comment section, guys. Who are your sponsors? So your sponsors are the persons who are responsible for you. These are the persons that will give you your health insurance, your insurance for the summer. These are the persons that will give you your DS forms and your civis forms. And these are the persons who are actually sponsoring you to go to the US in terms of having all your legal documents, right? So the sponsor you need to contact your sponsor when you're going to get a second job. Now what the sponsor does is validate that second job if it's okay, and that takes about like 2 to 3 weeks, and they tell you that you should not start it before then. For me, to be honest, all my years I didn't mention anything to my sponsor. Nika, did you mention anything to your sponsor? I didn't mention anything to my sponsor. I just work, because only thing the sponsor wants from you is to ensure that every month you log in and tell them how you feel, tell them if you're okay, give them an update on your status in the US, tell them about your experiences and stuff like that. That's what the sponsor needs. The sponsor needs the information to say, okay, I am a sponsor, I sponsor Shaday. Every month she check in and she's okay, she is in the US and everything is fine. So they will have a portal where every month you check in, and they'll give you a timeline to check in. So once you check in on those timelines, then you are perfect, you're fine. But I don't update my sponsor if I have a second job. I don't have time for that, to be honest, but you can do it, because it doesn't really add or take away from it, but I don't. So don't let your original job know that you have a second job. All right. So here's the thing. It's not like it's not like you don't want them to know, but you want them to feel like let me tell you the trick. You want them to feel like their job is priority, because their job is priority. You get what I'm saying? So not saying that you're going to tell them that you have a second job, but you don't need to tell them, because their job is a priority. Priority meaning, if they tell you that you're supposed to be at work at like 8 o'clock and whatever, you can call them and tell them, say, I can't come in because I'm very tired. I just come off my second job. I just come off my second job at 12 and I'm really tired. You get me? Like, you're not prioritizing. So you need to prioritize your first job, because your first job is what is on document. Your first job is what is on document and what your sponsor knows about. So you have to prioritize your first job. And your first job, you can switch first job, but only on certain basis. Suppose like harassment and stuff like that, which God forbid, I don't want you guys to have that. But you can switch it on like certain little terms. But you don't need to switch your first job, because if your first job not give you hours, like toodles, you just find a second job where you give enough more hours. But what I'm saying is that you don't tell your first job that you have a second job, but you can tell your second job that you have a first job, because the first job is priority, if you understand what I'm saying. So the first job is priority in sense that I will go to work on time, all the hours that they want, I will ensure that I give them. But the second job, I'm not even calling. Sorry, I'm not going to make it in today or whatever, whatever. You know, it's not priority. So that's the difference with first job and second job. Second job is not a must, first job is a must. Yeah. So I wouldn't tell my first job that I have a second job, but I will tell my second job that I have a first job so that they can schedule all my times around my first job, if you understand. All right. Okay, I'm coming down. So I see CHI Introx. Would that be CIEEC? I say Life Adventures. I say Bridge USA. I say INA. IENA. I say Alliance Abroad. I think I had CHI Alliance Abroad. Those were some of my sponsors. AAG. I know about AAG as well. LOL. So yeah, majority of the persons on work and travel don't tell them that they had a second job. No, you don't need to mention that to nobody. You don't need to mention that. With them want to know that for. Them will alright. Them not get them money. Them get for them cut already, you know. But them care about you for. Don't tell Intrax about your second. No, don't tell them. Wise Foundation. Don't tell them. How can you get a H2B sponsor? That you ask? Okay, so I don't really know about, I know about H2B, but all I know is that they're hard to get. But I've been seeing persons in my WhatsApp group talking about H2B, which is awesome. And H2B agencies are the agencies that are actually J1 agencies, right? So whatever agency is there for J1, those are the same agencies that will offer you the H2B jobs. So you can go and look at the different agencies that offer H2B jobs. I think that, which one? Someone was saying IRSS. Someone was telling us that they got a job from IRSS, H2B job from IRSS. With H2B now, the jobs, because H2B is widely spread across the world. I think it's even wider than the J1, because you know J1 is specific to university students, and that is why I keep saying that the J1 visa, easy peasy cheesy, yeah. It's a legit a fraction amount of a visa, and it's a 4 months visa, so they will give you like pot bread, right? So with the H2B visas now, because it's a lot, the petition is limited. Petition is like job letters or something like sponsor something, or the document, probably like the DS or something. I'm not sure the function of it, but it function like the official document for you to go overseas, right? So because the petition, which is the official document for you to go overseas, is limited based on the country and based on the amount that they're giving for the year. So because it's limited, you don't have a lot of agencies getting H2B, because a lot of persons all over the world wants H2B, because H2B, anybody can apply for H2B. So everybody apply for H2B. I love to do researches. How do you join the WhatsApp group? Can you put the link, someone put the link in the comment, please? Also, you can text me on Instagram. Do follow my Instagram. I notice where my YouTube subscribers are more than my Instagram followers. Guys, I'm trying to be famous here. Make me famous. So follow me on all my social media page. TikTok, Facebook, no, Facebook not this. TikTok, Instagram. I need to get a Twitter account. So TikTok, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Follow me on LinkedIn, guys. TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and all the works. So you can text me if you don't get the WhatsApp group in the link and in the comment, because I'll leave it afterwards. But you can also text me Shaday Vassel on Instagram and I'll send you. So yeah, with H2B, if you want to do research and type it in, there are jobs that, once you type in H2B jobs in the US, there are different companies that will offer H2B program, but you have to do your research, find that agency, find that job, find that hotel that wants the H2B, and then apply through them, and they'll help you along the way. That step is so long and tedious. I was trying to do it and I'm like, me not no time, I'll try something else. But yeah, you can apply through that. Why would they cancel you? How would they know that you have a second job? As I say, you can tell them, but you don't have to tell them. Do watch my video that states my worst experience on my worst experience. Watch that video if you want to laugh, if you want to cry, you watch the video there, because my sponsor was like, we're going to send you back to Jamaica. See how them people, yeah, that time me the one plane, you know, the one plane, my sponsor text me and say, Shaday, we're going to send you back to Jamaica. No, they don't get anyone to check in on you. They don't. Alright, guys, any more questions? I'm actually leaving the live now. Thanks a lot. I think that I'll do this every Friday. Any more questions? I think I'm leaving. Yeah, I have an appointment tomorrow. 2 appointments actually. I'm wondering if I should video it. Sometimes it's so pressuring to be a YouTuber because you want everything to be content. Yeah. Any other questions? What's the best state to work at, money-wise and hours-wise? All right. So I used to say that the state doesn't matter, but someone proved it to me. That's the person from that got a job in New Hampton, New York. And I know persons who actually just pay, that person paid like $2,000 US dollars to get a job with their agency at Hampton, New York. That state just give you, that state has a high minimum wage. So you can type in states with the highest minimum wage. I think they're Wisconsin, Washington, something. You can type it in Google. Just type in states with the highest minimum wage. So those are the states that will get high minimum wage, which is probably $11, $15, $16. Those are the high minimum wage. So those are the states you want to look at. But what I would say to persons is that you honestly don't need a high minimum wage state. What you need is a jackpot. You need somewhere like Kingston that has all the jobs at one place. Because if you go to a state that is paying high minimum wage and you're not getting any second jobs, that $11 a day you get $16 at one job, just because it's a high minimum wage, you can work there and still don't make that money, because you're not supposed to like look at the state, yes, but also look at the location. So I would say if you're picking a job, first thing you look at is the location, like your surrounding areas. Don't get in a place where you have to drive or take a bus, because that'll kill time. The 5 minutes or 10 minutes where you have to drive, that is killing time. Don't take no places where your house they here so and your workplace they 10 miles away. That kill time. Don't take no place where the job they here so, but the next available job or the next location that you can get a second job is 2 miles away. No, what you need is the area, the location. Suppose my work here, so even if it's the same store, I have about 10 other stores in the same location. When we step outside, another 10 other location. When we go at the next corner, another 10 other location, potential jobs. That is what you're looking for. When I was working at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I had no problem to pick a job. I worked at the first 2 weeks, I worked 4 different jobs. Not my primary job, cause I know my primary job never pay me or never hire me. My primary job took legit almost 3 weeks or even more to hire me. That time that me I run red. I have 4 different jobs already. So imagine if I was waiting on that one job. Then my dog near my supper. So look at the states, yes, to get money, but also look at the location to get second jobs and for your primary job to be a good job. Yeah. And it doesn't, if you find a location where your primary job is not like $12 an hour, but it's probably like $10, $9, I'm not gonna say if you take it, cause me I gonna look on the high minimum wage. But suppose you want the job listing that you have, only that is available. I would say I would take a job that is paying $9 when I have a Walmart right beside me that I can get $12, rather than taking a job that pays $12 and don't have a second job. You following what I'm saying? So choose the location and not the job. So you want a hotspot location. So that is what you need to ask me. So hotspot location, me sorry, but there's a lot of hotspot. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, that's where I was. I'm not really sure about other locations. I think so. You just have to look. And location, how to find location. If suppose them have a supermarket, they have different ice cream stores, they have different supermarkets, they have different restaurants that is probably like 24 hours and stuff like that. Yes, I leave the text me on Instagram, and I'll leave the WhatsApp group link in the description box below. So guys, it's over an hour. What's the best date? I'm leaving you all. So yeah, the person was at like New York, New Hampshire, and them stuff there. Those are really good places. Those are jackpot. How can you get social security? I'm going to show you the messages that I get daily. Like they must say, Shaday, I'm glad for you, because she's in her first year, first time on work and travel, and she said she probably secured 2 second jobs, like a second job and a third job, because she called the persons already. She don't have any social security, and them say okay, she can come there when she's ready. So explore. So that's how you can get second jobs without a social security. Social security is just for you to get paid. Sometimes you can get the job and they say, okay, we probably not can pay you until you get your social security. Sometimes them can even pay you cash if anything. So you just need to ask. All right, guys, my battery is dying and it cannot, somehow it's not charging on the stand. So I have to leave now. And yes, I said that I was going to do 1 hour. So see you next Friday for the Q&A, question and answer section. And look out for my videos coming this week because it's long overdue. Do share this video, ask your friend, tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend for subscribe, because I want to be famous. When I grow up, I want to be famous. So yeah, thanks a lot for joining my live. Thanks a lot for subscribing. Welcome to the family, and bye my beautifuls, bye my handsomes. You're welcome. Later, folks. If you like this, like the video, Yeah. Bye bye.